Is it really worth $200? My name is Christian O. I've been a fragrance enthusiast for more than 2 decades. I started this YouTube channel and I have over 125,000 subscribers just like you. Today we're going to talk about Prince Parfum's story of Bois de Guaiac, extract de parfum, and see if it's really worth $200. And we're going to talk about day 1, day 30, day 60, and day 90. I've had this for 90 days, so you can get the best review and the best information on this. Also, I found some reviews on it. I want to tell you the story. I was actually in Dubai filming a live stream for another company, and I met the Prince of this company. His name is Prince. He's Prince Parfums, and he was very much intrigued at my live stream, and he was actually looking at you guys typing in when I was in another fragrance booth. Later on, hours later, he caught me in the aisles and pulled me to the side and said, "Hey, can we have coffee?" He's very nice. He actually lives in the East Coast. So with all honesty and transparency, he gave me this bottle. It costs $200 or $189. It's on Amazon. It's on his website, and he's also sponsored this video. So thank you to Prince Parfums and the Prince. So the story goes, he liked what I did. He's never had any sort of influencer reviewing his fragrance. So I'm going to give you an honest review here. And I want you to know that the guy, I talked to him for so many hours. He talks about 20 years ago fragrances. We could have talked for 3 days about old Gucci fragrances, old Polo fragrances, old Carolina Herrera fragrances, Bond number 9s, Andy Warhol's, he knew everything. So he's very passionate. I've met tons of fragrance owners, tons of fragrance creators, perfumers. They're very challenging to talk to, and I can tell if someone's trying to make $1 or is passionate. So this time the person's passionate. Now, when you think of fragrances made in Dubai, a lot of people think about the clone brand. So this is not that. If you go into the Dubai Mall, here I am in the Dubai Mall, they have actual stores, the whole entire store of Maison Crivelli, not just a counter. They have an entire store back to back to back to back, a whole entire floor of nothing but fragrance brands. That's how much the fragrances are loved in Dubai. So the price of this, you might question, right? If you're a beginner fragrance, you will love it. If you're a hardcore fragrance reviewer, you will judge it. If you are an enthusiast, you will listen to this. So on the first day that I got this fragrance, I sprayed it and instantly I judge it and think, oh man, it's just nothing. It's something boring. In actuality, it's a beautiful, extra fresh fragrance made with mandarin orange, orange blossoms, guaiac wood. The most expensive fragrances have natural guaiac wood in them. And so 30 days went by. That's called maceration, whether it was ready or not. It definitely is by the 90th day, and that's right now. So I've been using it, 1 week, every week for 90 days. And on the 30th day, it started projecting more, and the longevity was clicking around 7 hours off my skin. On my shirt, it's going to be there for 3 days, guarantee it. Now, on the 60 day, it started to last longer and project stronger and puts out a bigger sillage. And that sillage is ultra fresh here in this hot weather with my moisturized skin. I drink a lot of hydrated water. I'm always hydrating. It lasted even longer, like 8-9 hours. Finally, to today, this filming of the video, and yesterday, the more testing I did, I put it on and it just lasted 14 hours to a skin scent within air conditioning. And then the longevity and projection when you're out jogging, sweating, doing things, softball with your kid, soccer, whatever you do, baseball games outside, it'll dissipate if you do extreme heat. Like if you're outside working on the highways, you'll have extreme heat. If you're in a UPS truck and you have no air conditioning, it's extreme heat. And in that situation, it will dissipate within 3 to 4 hours, meaning you'll be sweating so much that it'll go away. But right now, it's beautiful. Makes you think of the ocean. It makes me think of a penthouse view of an ocean or a hotel that you got with the balcony, a dead center of the ocean, the wind's coming at you. Blue, green, ocean, fruity, woody fragrance. And that's how I feel about it. I was once making a video during the holidays where I acted really tight and I was like very nervous, and I was an accountant, and then I sprayed this and I broke out of my nerdness and I became a wild and crazy guy, because that's what it does. It makes you feel that way. Now let's get to the point. The point of this is that you have an independent fragrance company from Dubai where I met the Prince, and it's called Prince Parfums. He let me test 7 or 8 of his bottles. smells. I picked this one. He gave it to me. He called me back. Here I am making the video for you. Do you support people that are trying to make fragrances that have passion? I do. Now look at this. This is just for verbatim. This is called Maison Crivelli. I've never heard of it until people started talking about the fragrances like from Fragrance World. This 1.7, you can't even find it. If you do find it, it's $400. Now we spray it and you find this at like Neiman Marcus. This guy, wow, it smells good, but it's completely different. It's passion fruit and oud. This has no oud. This is more like a mainstream, mass appealing, I would say dumb reach, because you can wear it anytime. So I checked on Reddit. I didn't find anything. I checked on Fragrantica and there was a review by a guy named Brady M who said it's citrusy, woody, very unique. He said, but he was in a small office and it projected too much and he got a little bit nervous. So there's that. That's good. You guys love projection. Then I looked on the Amazon review and this wife, I could tell if it says review or verified buyer. So I really am looking. So here's the verified buyer. It's a wife. She shows you a picture of the bottle and she said she's used to spending $200, $300, $400, $500 on Creed Bond Number 9 and other fragrances for her husband, because he's one of those dudes that doesn't know, just whatever the wife gets, she gets and he has to wear it. And she picked this and the husband likes it. She likes it. It's moderately priced compared to those $400 fragrances. And that's what we have. A beautiful, fresh fragrance. It's called Story of Guaiac. That's my story. I met the prince. I was in Dubai. And now we're going to take it across the way. There's a guy named Mr. Fit Dive. He's like a social media scuba diver. And I asked him, I said, can you come and do this video? Because I don't have time for that, man. He's like really aggressive and really cocky. So just picture a 32-year-old dude who's buff. And I sprayed it. Just tell me what you think of it real quick. He was just outside the door here. And he goes, it smells fresh. He stopped in his tracks. He was about to go off on it, I could tell. And then he goes, it smells like royalty to me. It's not bad, but you know, I'm not a fragrance guru like you. So that's what he said. So it's mass appealing, fresh. You got 3 reviews I just told you. And for me, for $200, it's quite pricey in my own budget, but I would buy it just to support. I bought people that are on YouTube. I supported their fragrances and I support him. And I hope you do too. Now, I'm not affiliated with him. I'm not selling this and I'm not even getting commission, but he will offer you 15% if you go to his Shopify store and use the code UNC15, UNC15, and you can try it out for yourself. They also have a beautiful gift set of samples. He has like 15 other fragrances and you could just buy the gift set and try every one of them, which is very affordable. There you have it. There you go. See you on the next one.